Welcome back to the channel, guys. Paladin Piper. So at the risk of me sneezing a little bit, I wanted to give you guys a little better view instead of the garage. But you may have to endure a sneeze or two. So, if you guys watched the first part of this video, you can guess I got sent a pipe pouch to review. And before we go any further, as ashes fall on my lap, Medico Crest with, I haven't named this blend yet. It's the chocolatey Claire and half mix. Pretty much, you know, I said a third, I think, the last time, and 2/3 half and half, but I think it's probably more like 80% half and half and a little just pinch of chocolate Claire. A little bit of that stuff goes a long way. So, anyway. So from time to time I get emails saying, hey, will you review XYZ on your channel? I've gotten everything from asking about fitness equipment, which I have a lot of knowledge in that realm, to socks, to cheap gimmicky stuff. But when a pipe thing comes along, I'm always inclined to do that. One of the reasons is this is for fun for me. I don't want to make any money. I don't care about all that. I own a business. I do that in and out. And if it becomes a business, it's not fun. My business is fun, but there's just a different side of it. You guys who own businesses know what I'm talking about. So anyway, I was happy to oblige. This is from the Daily Pipe Gear. And it is a canvas pipe bag. Pipe pouch. Told you. So, anyway, waxed canvas. It's made out of waxed canvas. And if you guys don't know what that is, it's made from either cotton or linen, and which is in turn made from flax or traditionally hemp, which has once again become a popular choice for many heavy-duty fabrics. Now, waxed canvas is not new. I mean, it kind of originated with sailors back in the day, where they would put linseed oil on their sails, and they noticed that it would catch and hold the wind better. So, as I was saying, the waxed canvas is not a new phenomenon, but it is a very durable one. If you want a really good example of a waxed canvas, anything, look to the old Alice backpacks of World War II and World War I. They're still around for a reason. They shed water. They're basically rip-proof. But what they trade off is they're quite heavy. And this is quite heavy. Now, I will show you my pinnacle of pipe pouches. I carry this every day. This is a Soaring Owl & Sons pipe pouch. Okay. And I actually think the owner was a subscriber of mine for a little while. I don't know if he still are, but they no longer make these, which is a travesty. But needless to say, this leather has been amazing. I bought one of the last ones for my son. I have not given that to him yet, but I will one day. And it is the benchmark of which I compare all pipe pouches to. And this currently has Paladin Black Cherry, the ends of the new stuff that I'm just kind of smoking through as I go. So, well, here, I'll hold them up. Show the differences. There's a size difference. Okay. Single tassel. Now you saw, you have a lot more space in this one, you know, than you do in the Soaring Owls. However, it's almost as if there's too much space for tobacco with not enough pipes. It has 3 tobacco pouches. 1, 2, 3. And but only room for 2 pipes. I do like the inclusion of the pipe rest that you clasp here. Put your pipe right in, like so. I think that's a nice touch. I do not care for the flaps here. Personally, I believe this is just added weight and added bulk, because the flaps here will protect your pipe for the most part. For instance, again, depending on how you put them, but on the Soaring Owls, you keep the pipe in one side, which I find is the best for keeping it relatively thin. Excuse me. So this is flannel lined. Got my Dr. Graybo in there. We got wood bees starting to make their home in the pavilion. And on the other side is just a hive. There's my paladin there. So there's no pipe in the middle. I found that pipes that are stored in the middle tend to increase the bulk of the pouch a little bit. So, and to the Daily Pipe Gear, if you're watching this, you asked for my opinions, I'm giving it to you. My pipe pouch videos are actually my most watched videos on YouTube, believe it or not. Pretty much if they made a pipe pouch, I've owned it. It comes in a box that you guys saw, and here's my qualms with the box. It is made in China. It's not necessarily a bad thing. I have been fortunate to do some business overseas, and one thing that I try to do in my businesses is make sure if you're putting something in another language, which oftentimes you may want to do in Italy or whatever, Italian, Greek or whatnot, you want to make sure that you spell the words correctly for their culture as you would. So if you noticed in that video, and you can pause me right now and go back and look if you want, the word create is spelled wrong on the box. Also, there's the phrase that's there is a very broken English phrase. So if you run that through like a ChatGPT nowadays or something like that, you'll get the appropriate phrase if you're going to put it in English versus Chinese. So that's something I would recommend you guys do in the future. And final thoughts. So this is not too super long. It's a longer video for me. Would I buy this pipe pouch? Would I buy this pipe pouch? This is very similar to the Whitlux that's out there, very similarly priced. Personally, I would not purchase a waxed canvas pipe pouch. Here's my reasoning. They tend to be heavier. They tend to be bulkier. Over time, they will get more supple and they will break in. But it's just, for me, it's not my favorite medium for a pipe pouch. I like good old-fashioned leather that you can oil, watch it patina quicker, and a lighter footprint for me. But that doesn't mean that this isn't a good product. I've only had it a week. I've been meaning to come out here, but overall, for construction, it's very well stitched. It is put together well. I think it's kind of a copy of another one that we talked about, but I think it's well done. So I give it a B, maybe C plus. But personal taste, I don't know that I would purchase another waxed canvas pipe pouch personally. So with that being said, that's it. Like it, love it, or hate it. I hope you appreciated the review of the Daily Pipe Gears pipe pouch, and we'll see you very soon on another Paladin Piper video. Take care.